My name is Dominic. I'm the founder and director of Layercake. We are a software organization building solutions for customers in the media, entertainment, sports industry. One of the big things that we do is delivering automation of production and virtualized production in the cloud, and stitching that together with the ability to deliver that to consumers in a play-out sense. When we talk about live streaming, the ability to authenticate a stream at scale is a challenge. There was a point in time where we had built the platform and the earmarked CDN and security layer was not providing us the services that we needed, and we were launching in about 4 weeks. So we quickly looked at alternate solutions. We ran a number of benchmarks across a number of vendors and Fastly outperformed all of them. What we are doing is fairly novel. It hasn't been done on the edge before, and there were certain directions with the solution that we need to go with and validate. We ran performance benchmarks in terms of how quickly the edge can access information from the origin, as well as other things like access and read times to key value store, KV store and config store that were quite critical to the solution we're building. So we're using Fastly's Edge, which allows multiple authentication methods behind the scenes to be obfuscated with a single stream authentication framework. We can now confidently say that we can shift some of our core processing and intelligence to the edge and ultimately reduce the need for us to build that level of scale and intelligence in our origin. It's really lowering our cost of operating the platform, as well as giving us the ability to grow at a pace that would be potentially inhibiting if we had to do this ourselves. I've always said that performance is key in everything that we do, especially when there's a consumer and a large scale of consumers at the end. The ability to introduce common security practices that can cover the wide array of capabilities around authentication is something that we're trying to build as a common standard and practice. The Fastly technical team provided us with incredible support to not only validate what we did, but optimize it before we launched it. And that's extending our capability to provide customers with highly intelligent, highly dynamic solutions at scale that can only happen with the level of compute and capacity that a vendor like Fastly can provide.